Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Historified. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Annie.
And as always, we are here to talk about all things McKinney.
Yay! We're going to spill the tea. And we've been spilling it. Well, I haven't been spilling it since 1773, but we're spilling the tea on McKinney's history. And if you would like one of these mugs, just let me know.
These are really fun. I think we need to get more historified products out there. We do need more merch.
We'll work on that.
We need more people who want
Exactly. For people to go, hey,
just spilling the tea.
You know historified? Cool.
Okay. Well, this is exciting. I mean, that we're able to still do this, even with me 1,100 miles away.
We're cross country, baby.
I know. You know,
I still wish you were here.
I'll be back soon.
Good.
I'll be back.
Good. It's lonely here in Dixie's store with just me and the critters.
Dixie's there.
She is.
Talk to her.
Spirit. I'm sure John Harden comes and visits too. Hardhead.
Yeah. Good old John. And the whole paddle crew.
Exactly. My paddle boys and girls.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. There's
at least one, because we couldn't read all the names, so at least one.
Exactly. At least one.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you should look back at previous episodes where we are on the Dixie. Did we do something with... we did do an interview with John.
Yes, we did do the interview with John, and then we live streamed the reunion. And I think I recorded it.
Though, I do know that it was live streamed on Facebook, and it only stays up there for like 9 months.
Okay.
And then it deletes. So, which is
I know I recorded on my phone while you were doing that. So maybe it's somewhere on my phone.
Do clips.
We should do little clips. I'll do little clips. I'll try to see if I can find the clip of when she was talking to her aunt to ask her what she did.
You could do it as a reel. Yes, right. Exactly. Should do it as a reel. It'll be like really fun for Facebook and everybody who follows us on there. And if you're not following us on social media, be sure to do that. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube, which, Spotify.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to mention, because the other one, we always mention it. We never do anything.
I don't know how to do it. So our resident, you are a resident expert.
It's kind of hard for me to do TikTok when I'm not there.
Yeah.
For Chestnut Square. So, you know what? On my visits back home, I will make sure we'll
do some TikTok stuff.
We'll have to do like a whole lot.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a day of TikToking. So anyway, so I know we've got a lot of exciting things coming up.
Yes, we do.
We were just talking about the trolley tour.
Yeah, the trolley tour is starting back up in March. So it's in 2 weeks. March 14th will be our first run of the trolley tour. So hopefully this will be up and ready to go, and you all can hop on the trolley. We do Historic Downtown McKinney. So we go and see all the famous houses that you might not know are famous in Historic Downtown McKinney.
There's a lot of interesting stories too, because you and I added to it last year.
So not only will you learn the architecture of the homes, but you and I kind of went a little deeper and got some tea, real tea.
We went really deep. We went really deep in some of the houses. We had to shorten it because that trolley would be so long.
Exactly. We'd still be on it.
Just at one or two of the houses, we could do a whole trolley at one or two of the houses.
These people McKinney has so much rich history that people just don't even know about.
And but luckily Chestnut Square, we're able to share that.
Yes, we're able to find it and hopefully share it because, as I always say, history is cool. It is so fun. So For all of you, I'm going to just give a tidbit. This is my favorite tidbit that I'm going to share right now.
Okay.
For all of you football fans, college football fans, and I know I have a lot of Aggie friends out there. I have a lot of Aggie family out there. But I went to Stephen F. Austin, so, Axe 'em Jacks. But for all you Aggie football fans, did you know that the first coach of the Texas A&M football team, 1894, he was a player coach. I don't know what else they call it. He was player coach manager, I think, is what his title was, is from McKinney, Texas.
That's right.
Dudley Perkins. He's from McKinney, Texas. So the very first Texas A&M football coach. And when I asked my core nephews who have to learn everything about Texas A&M while they're in the core, while they're freshmen in the core, I said, well, who was the first football coach? They didn't know that. They don't teach that. That needs to be one of the things that they teach.
I'm surprised because I do agree. We went so when my youngest was looking at A&M to go to school, we had gone down their course and toured, and they're, as any university, they're really big on their history.
Right.
And so I'm kind of surprised that that's not at least mentioned.
I know. I might write them.
You should. You should write them.
And say, hey, this needs to be mentioned. So one of our McKinney men went to Texas A&M and started a football team. He was one of the people that started it. And look at where they are today.
It was like coach student, right? It was.
Yeah, he was a player and a coach because they didn't have a coach. And then the next year, like the springtime, he went and played on their baseball team. I think he was second baseman on the Texas A&M baseball team.
That's right. That's right. There is that. So, yeah, I'm just surprised, especially with Texas being such a big football state.
Yeah.
So not only
especially with A&M being such a big football thing.
Right?
That is one of the funnest things that I found when I was going down the rabbit hole and talking about one of the houses on the tour is that. And then he went on, not only was he that football coach, but he went on, I think, to create the first sewage system in McKinney. So he was like an engineer galore.
Him?
I believe it was him.
I'm like, was it him or was it was it like his dad or something?
No, I think it was him. It's the Crouch.
I believe you. I don't have the tour in front of me. It's been a little hot minute since I've looked at it. So I do remember there is something about that. You're right, with the same house.
Yeah, so I'm reading it right now, and it says that he fought in the Spanish-American War. His father built the Tucker Hotel, and Perkins built McKinney's first sewer system in 1907 and its first surfaced road. So look at McKinney, who knew? Obviously, someone built the first sewage system, but that was F. Dudley Perkins. So
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's a little bit of history tidbit that you're going to get on the trolley tour and see the house.
Yes.
Where he resided.
If that ever is a Jeopardy question, remember who told you the answer and give Chestnut Square a little bit of, a little bit of money.
That's right. And Historified.
And Historified. Give Historified a mention.
Don't forget the Historified girls. Right?
Exactly. Yes. The people who love to go down rabbit holes.
Diving into this history.
Very deeply. And then, Jamie, you were researching a house. And actually, there's a whole street named after him, right?
I think you're talking about the Board House. But it's not on Board Street. There is a Board Street. I mean, there's a lot of streets named after someone.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm actually scrolling. I did bring up the trolley tour. So it was the Board Allen Kirkpatrick House. It's Board Allen Kirkpatrick Jones house, right? Because as
Jones, okay.
people move in, as people are moving in, you're kind of adding to the history.
Right.
So whatever house you live in, you're adding to that history. You're now part of that name history of the house that you live in. So
Sure. President.
Church. So I think that you're referring to the Board Allen Kirkpatrick Jones house, because I remember doing a lot of history on that house and I found it incredibly interesting. It's one of the homes on Tucker Street. Again, you will see this on the trolley, but there are a couple interesting characters, or people, call them characters, but residents of this specific home. The first one was Captain R.M. Board, and he was the one that built this house. He was a Civil War veteran, and actually he, later on in his years, that before the state of Texas seceded, he was actually a ardent Union man. But of course, and we've talked about this in the past, Annie, you and I, the residents in Texas, when the state seceded, you went with the state. So,
right.
But I just found it interesting that even after the fact, later on in his life, he was just letting this person know, because he was interviewed, how that was. So it's just a little insight. But not only is Captain Board's story interesting, because there's more to it. I mean, you're going to have to go on the trolley to see everything and hear it. But the one that really interested in me, and all the family members, I mean, it's just an interesting history of the people that lived in this house. It is George Jones. And you'll kind of understand now why I was so interested in it, because I have a sweet spot in history that I'm very interested in.
Yes.
And George Jones and his wife were owners of the house, but they purchased it in 1940. And he helped with the Red Cross War Fund during World War II. He was chairman of the War Chest Fund Victory Drive in 1945. And even after World War II, he developed GI homes on the rear of his property.
Right.
So, which obviously aren't there anymore. But as soon as I read that or learned that, you saw me. I was like, and I kept trying to, I couldn't get away from it. I'm like, where can I find this? Where is there any evidence of it anymore? And I wouldn't know it without bothering the current homeowner. And I'm not going to do that yet.
Right. Well, hey, maybe they'll be on the holiday tour of homes, and we can go interview them or something.
You never know.
You never know.
I do believe that we very well know the person who owns the house. So, you never know. I'm not going to name drop on the podcast, but I will let you know after.
We'll need a name drop
and you'll
after.
Be like,
on.
I will name drop to you.
Okay.
Who now resides in that home, but I'm not going to say on here.
Okay.
For respect of the current homeowner. So
there you go.
But you and I know.
And then just a side note, because I'm looking at the trolley tour notes. Mrs. Jones was president of the Owl Club.
Owl Club. Woot woot.
And if you don't know what that
really fun, we'll learn about on the trolley.
Yes, but if you don't understand that,
comes up quite a bit.
Jamie and I are part of the Owl Club, and the Owl Club is the oldest women's club in Texas, and we're part of it. It's just a great group of ladies that love learning and sharing knowledge. And so we, as Owl members, we put that hoot hoot wherever we can. Because there are a lot of Owl Club. I
almost feel like we need to be representing. We
are representing. Yeah. Go ahead and look those up, Jamie. Go find us. I
will look for something. You know me.
I know you will. So that was one of them, but I was referring to the house, and I can't remember which one it was, that had a little bit of scandal because the son-in-law did something to the father-in-law.
Well, it wasn't a house. It's the history of A.J. Tucker.
Yeah.
It's A.J. Tucker's history. And remember, we can't even find certain information on it.
No. It was
But we
buried
can't
deep.
tell it. We can't spill all the tea. They have to get
No,
on
we
the
can't, but
trolley.
that's some juicy tea.
That was some crazy tea. It's kind of crazy. And the fact that, like, information just drops. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
that
going to say.
it's you can't find it anywhere.
Right?
It's, like,
I know.
amazing.
We could do a murder mystery tour, murder mystery dinner on that
I
story.
know, on just that, on where yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we could.
It's interesting. There is just so much history here
There
in
is so much
McKinney, and that's
history.
why I love this podcast, right? We get to talk about it and teach
Yeah,
about it and share about it and hopefully get the community interested to look more into
to
it and
look
be a
into it,
part
yeah,
of.
yeah,
Okay, but
right.
the trolley, so the trolley's starting in March, so that's earlier. That's starting earlier this year than we have in the past. We used to start in April, and
Mhm.
then due to Arts in Bloom, because it always fell on the same weekend,
Yes,
we pushed it to May a couple of years. But this year, we have opened it up early,
we're
and so
starting
we'll
it
have a
early.
trolley in March.
Yep.
We won't have a trolley in April.
No, there will not be one in April, and there will not be one in June because the trolley's not available in
Okay.
June for us. So
So, okay.
so get
So I
on
think
board
it's a
with the
great
trolley tour.
idea. Yeah, I think it's a great idea that we're starting a little early. It just gives it,
Yeah.
since there's 2 months of the year that it's not available for us in our
Mhm.
trolley season, so it just makes sense. So, buy your tickets. It is this month is the first trolley tour.
And tickets are on sale now.
So you
So,
can go to our
yeah.
website at chestnutsquare.org.
And it is well worth it. I've people who go on it are very happy that they did go on it because you learn so much about the history and so much more about those houses that you pass by every day when you're driving into the square. And I learn more
And what a
about them every time I do the trolley tour.
and what a great thing to add onto your to-do list this year for the 200th birthday of
Happy
America is
birthday!
learning
Yes.
more history that's right in your backyard, that's
Right?
part of the American frontier history, just the whole
Yes.
thing.
The
So
American
get
story
your kids out there.
and the Texas story too because Texas is celebrating something really
That's
big
right.
this year too. Yep.
Well, McKinney, Collin County is
Yeah.
celebrating Colin McKinney's birthday.
He it's
So
his
what is his number?
260th birthday.
The 26.
260. Mhm. And Texas is
So,
celebrating, um, its 190th independence was just
okay.
the when they
So it's big
first
round numbers.
yeah,
Big
big round
round
numbers.
numbers this year.
Yeah, so have fun with history. Don't make it boring, have fun with it. It is so great to be able to study it and to be able to go see the things right in your backyard. You don't have to go all the way up to Williamsburg to experience living history. We do that here at Chestnut Square, where it's going to be on March 7th and it's the first Saturday of every month. We have a living history demonstration with a real live living history guru in Dana. She is awesome. So, yeah, you can come and see it here in McKinney. It's just great.
And this is all great family friendly events, right? You can get your
Yes.
kids out there showing them, history of McKinney, history
Mhm.
of the country, history of Texas. So the first Saturday of the month, as Annie just said, we've got living history. It's during the farmers market, so you can shop the farmers market. You can learn from our living historian,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes. Yep.
And then the second Saturday, yes, of every month will be the trolley tour. So there's another way
Yeah.
to come to Chestnut Square because the trolley starts at Chestnut Square and to again learn about local history for America's 250 and
Mhm.
with just so many opportunities for you to get your kids out and to learn about history. We also have Prairie Adventure Camp coming up.
Right, and your kids can be immersed in history during Prairie Adventure Camp. They get to come spend 3 days here. They do go home in the in the afternoons, but they get to come, they get to dress up in prairie clothes and live like their counterparts would have lived back in the 80s and the early 90s. Erin does a great job teaching history and making it fun. They get to learn they've made candles in the past, they quilt, they learn how to cook, they make ice cream, they learn how to clean like they did way back when. And they have one of our camps at the end, they have a tea party, which is really fun, which is always one of the ones that sells out quickly. And so Prairie Adventure Camp is on sale right now. It's a great opportunity to, instead of giving them something that breaks or that they outgrow or or they throw away, you can give them an experience that will last a lifetime. We've had Prairie Adventure Campers come back and volunteer to help out with Prairie Adventure Camp, and then volunteer. We've had them come back as docents later. It's just great. So
it's yeah, and it does sell out fast. So if you're considering Prairie Adventure Camp for your young camper, I would definitely I would get the tickets sooner than later.
So you can pick the camp that they might be interested in. There's one with a blacksmith that comes and teaches all about blacksmithing. That one's always fun for the boys and the girls. You'll get a Prairie Adventure Camp t-shirt. They'll make friends. It's a very fun time. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 9 to noon, and everything is out there on chestnutsquare.org.
So if you have any questions, you can reach out to Annie at chestnutsquare.org.
Yes, and I will do my best to answer those questions, or I will refer to Jamie and ask her, because it's been a hot minute. So yeah, Prairie Adventure Camp's coming up. And then
great.
Something that we are doing that I am excited about, that I know that the museums around Collin County that are part of it, we are collaborating with them. And Jamie and I kind of came up with this. Jamie spearheaded it and then said, here you go. As she does.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
Exactly.
That's not fair.
We are doing a America 250 celebration, and we're collaborating with all of not all of them, but a lot of the museums and sites around Collin County. So you are going to be able to earn patches, different patches. And oh my gosh, Jamie, they are gorgeous. I'm going to have to share them with you, of the pictures of the patches.
I don't know why you haven't.
Oh
my goodness. I don't know why you haven't shared with me. Why am I not on these conversations anymore?
I know. It is going to be so cool. I am so excited about this. I'm excited to get the patches and display them here at Chestnut Square, but you're going to get up to hopefully 10 patches, and your kids are going to learn so much about history, or you're going to learn about history. It's not just for kids. It's for whoever is a history buff. And so we are very excited about that. You're going to have kind of a patch tracker map kind of thing that you're going to be able to follow. You don't have to go in any order. You can do it however you want. But it's going to be excellent. We are so excited about it. So that's coming up too.
So fun.
For 250.
So fun, Annie.
Exactly. And all the patches are going to say America 250 on the bottom or someplace to celebrate, so that, when your great grandchildren find this patch, they know, oh, wow, look at these patches. This is from, America 250, 2026. So that is exciting. That's coming up. We're working on so much. So,
those patches could end up in a museum for America's 350th.
Maybe,
look at these patches they did 100 years ago.
Wow. Whoever came up with this idea was a genius. So that is coming up. And then we have so much going on just here at Chestnut Square that's coming up. May is just gonna be here before we know it, but we have 2 very exciting things coming up in May. So, Jamie, May 6th, Wednesday, May 6th, I want you to explain what's happening then.
Well, on May 6th, we are bringing back our Salute to Veterans event. It was a hit last year. It was so much fun. It was such a wonderful evening to honor those who have served or are serving. And this year is going to be no different in terms of having a wonderful evening. It's going to be a dinner. We will have music, and we are going to have a guest speaker as well. And so it's just a wonderful time to just come out, because May is Military Appreciation Month. And so it's a way to start that month. It's a start to honor our community and those who served within it, whether in the military or are currently serving in the military. And so we are excited to bring it back. So those tickets are now on sale on our website. It is Chestnut Square. Let me just put this out there. Chestnut Square, we don't make anything off of this event. This is a way for us to give to the community. It is a way for us to honor our fellow community members who have served. And so it is not a funding for Chestnut Square. No, it is for our community. If there's one thing I have learned since being a part of Chestnut Square is very big on community. And this is just one of those events how we're able to reach out to our community members. And so it's a beautiful evening. I really enjoyed it last year. I'm so happy we're bringing it back this year. We want to make this an annual event. The tickets are an unbelievable price for dinner and entertainment, and for a speaker, it is $20.
Yeah.
You can't even go to some of the restaurants around and get a meal for $20. So, and that's $20 for just anybody to come. However, veterans get a special price. And so our veterans, when you purchase a ticket, there is a way to do it, but is only $5.
Yes. And that is just so that we can say thank you to you, but it's also a way so that we can have kind of a reservation for you. So, but this year we are adding a button to the regular price, to the regular one, where you can sponsor a veteran. So that way, if someone sponsors a veteran and we have a veteran that's sponsored and then a veteran who signs up, we will be able to refund the veteran or the military person's money back. So I know that we have lots of generous people out there. And so let's see how many veterans we can sponsor, y'all, to be able to come to this and to enjoy it. It's going to be very fun. Yeah. And
then we also have sponsors. Well, we also have sponsors for the evening. So, and they, I got to give a shout out to them. I'm not going to release any of our sponsors yet because we are in the process of getting sponsors for this year. But our sponsors last year were amazing.
Yes.
And they had a great time. And sponsors, if you're interested in sponsoring, you can reach out to me, Jamie at chestnutsquare.org. And I can let you know what that looks like. And it also helps fund this evening. Because again, Chestnut Square isn't making a dime. We are a nonprofit. So in order to have events like this for the community, we do need to have sponsors in order to help us be able to continue doing an important event like this. And my hope for it, Annie, for Chestnut Square is that it grows. I would love to see it grow in McKinney, in the community. We are such a big town with such giving people. And there are so many in McKinney who have served or are serving. And I just don't think this event can get big enough, to be honest. So I would love to see it grow. And in ways that you can help us make it grow is to support events such as this.
Yes. And share it with your friends, because even though you might not be able to come, someone else might be able to come as well. We are going to be rolling out very soon the banner program, our salute to veterans, our hometown heroes banners. You
Yes.
might have seen them last May, and it grew. We had them out all of November as well, and part of December. But those are honoring people who serve or have served in the military. We added some this year just from Chestnut Square. We added two. We added a female who was a nurse during World War II she was stationed near Pearl Harbor, and we added a brigadier general from World War
Wow.
I. He graduated from West Point in 1880, and he moved up the ranks, and he was a brigadier general in World War I when World War I ended, and he was a Scot. He was part of the Scott family. And
Okay.
this, to stick this in there just because I can, because it's our podcast, when he came back, he was honored at the Owl Club.
Stop.
They had him
That's
come and they did a whole
amazing.
big production for America at their Owl Club meeting. It was so cool.
Wow.
People
That's
dressed up.
amazing.
The women dressed up. They gave poetry readings. They read things. So it was really cool. But yeah, he was a brigadier general from McKinney, Texas. Born and raised
That's
in
awesome.
McKinney.
You know what I love about Chestnut Square's banner program is that you don't have to be from McKinney to honor the loved one that served.
Yeah.
So they can be from anywhere.
Right.
And on the banners at Chestnut Square, it does say where they're from.
Their
So
hometown.
it doesn't have to be somebody born and raised in McKinney. If you're just living in McKinney and you know someone who you want to honor, doesn't matter where they're from or where they lived, you can honor them at Chestnut Square. And I love that. We are opening it, honoring all of our veterans, all those who are currently serving. It's a really beautiful program, and we bring them out every year.
Yes.
And my
They
hope,
are
and
made out of great material.
my hope is that it fills Chestnut Square to the point we are spilling out on a Chestnut Street and Anthony Street, and we start taking over the downtown McKinney.
Exactly. Yes.
With our banners. With our banners.
With our hometown hero banners, yes. We have some from Michigan. We have some from New York. So yeah, just honor someone in your life. I know I'm going to honor another one. I'm going to have another one made for someone back in Michigan who is special to me. So it's something, it's really cool to see all of them. And then you see people, they're driving up Chestnut Street and then they slow down and they look at them. And it's just a way to remember. And we have it going all the way from World War I to present times. We have families who have fathers and sons hanging next to each other who served in the military. We have uncles, we have great uncles, we have nephews. So yeah, if you have a service member,
nieces, sisters, mothers,
anybody who serves, anybody who has served or is serving in any capacity, please. That'll be going up pretty soon again for people to purchase, because we will hang them up for the month of May, and they will be out there for the month of May. So that's coming up. And then
there's something else.
At the end of May, we were gifted over 400 quilts by a very generous woman who collected them. And as we were going through them, we found these things called crazy quilts. And my goodness, we have one more box to go through. And our curation team have discovered that we have over 155 crazy quilts. And so they are all beautiful. They are all unique. They are all different. So we are having crazy days in May. It's going to be a quilt expo. It's going to be open May 3rd, 24th, and 25th. On the 23rd, we're having a special VIP experience where you can get behind the scenes and see some quilts that aren't even be able to be displayed at the regular exhibition. We have rented out a room or a building off site so that we can display all these quilts in all of their glory. The details on these quilts are amazing. They're from the 18s to early 1900s. We have one quilt that is from the 1700s. I mean, the history that's displayed in these quilts is amazing, and you don't want to miss it. So even if you don't live here in McKinney, you can grab some girlfriends and make a girls' weekend out of it and come and see these amazing quilts. And it's probably one of the biggest crazy quilt collections in the country. So it's going to be spectacular. We are so excited about it.
That is really exciting. I remember
Yeah.
seeing them, and yeah, I was just blown away by the beautiful details on all of them.
Just the craftsmanship on these quilts. Oh my gosh. And you can go out on our Facebook. I've done several reels. I'm going to do some more, but I mean, just the details on these things are they blow me away. And I've seen some of these quilts. We've gone through them a couple times, and now that they're being curated where we have to get more detailed. And again, I have to thank Dana and Heidi, who are our curators who are helping us with this. They are doing an amazing job. They're taking picture after picture. They are writing down all of the details. But every time I go over there and they have a quilt open, and I've seen them like 3 times probably now, each quilt, you see something new. So it's kind of like a Where's Waldo experience on the quilts. So if you are a quilter or you just love antique textiles, you just need to come and see. So that's
That
coming
is,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Just so many things going on. Sorry, I was doing a quick little Google search to see
Yes.
what the largest crazy quilt collection was. I'm just curious. I'm not actually finding an answer. So, yeah,
Yeah.
just
So we'll look into it, but it has to be one of the biggest ones that a private collector has collected because 400 quilts and then 150 something crazy quilts. They are amazing, and so we will hopefully. She is going to be at the VIP event, and we're going to interview her. Um, we'll probably put a little bit of her interview on a future Historified just so that you can meet her. But yeah,
oh yeah.
we are so excited. So that's something that's coming up. Something fun. So
It is a lot of fun. It just shows we've got a lot of things coming up
mhm.
on ways that, for you to enjoy, whether it's just something that you enjoy, but also ways to, check out and learn about history because quilts are history right there in front of you, right in fabric. So
Yeah, and the stories, I can just imagine the stories that I wish if quilts
I
could
wish
tell.
we knew the stories.
Exactly.
I wish we
Yeah,
knew the stories.
yeah.
But, I mean, I can imagine the stories.
Right, right. Throwing around these
I
things.
created stories in my head looking at some of them.
Yeah, yeah. I told Dana the other day because I'm a former teacher, and so you never lose your teacher brain. And I said, could you imagine this quilt as a story starter for some kid to write a story about this quilt? Or they pick, 2 or 3 things out of here and integrate them into a story. I mean, oh my gosh, that would be so fun to just see how you could do it for almost any grade level and just see how they would integrate that quilt into a story. And that's what quilts are. Quilts are family stories. So we hope that you guys can come and see that and just experience them. This is going to be the first time that they have been displayed together, and it's going to be a while before they're displayed again, before they get boxed back up and lovingly preserved. This is your chance to come see them up close and personal. So that's
Well,
coming
I
up.
think this is exciting. It's
Yeah.
all exciting. This is only, and we just discussed what's going on up into May.
Right.
So it is an exciting year, here at Chestnut Square with everything that we are able to bring forward.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's just exciting. And if
Yeah.
you want to learn any more information or to purchase tickets for any of the events that we talked about, Prairie Adventure Camp, Salute to Veterans, are the quilts up on the website as well?
Yes, the quilts are up on the website. We've already sold some tickets. The VIP event is limited tickets. We've already sold some for that. So be sure if you want to see some amazing quilts that aren't even, I mean, all of the quilts are amazing that we've chosen. We're going to have over 55 of them displayed at the expo, but we are also going to have like 25 um, of the more fragile ones displayed here at Chestnut Square. So if you want to be able to see those, the more fragile ones, you need to be part of the VIP event, and those tickets are on sale. All the tickets are on sale.
Okay, so
So,
all you have to do then is go to chestnutsquare.org and there's a little tab. You can go to the top and it says events,
hmm
and you'll be able to click on the event that you're interested in purchasing tickets
yeah,
for, or all of them. Why
yes,
not?
lots of them. Come experience history.
That's right.
And as always, we have tours. We have public tours on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 11. Last week, Jamie, I can't believe I haven't. Well, I guess I kind of talked to you about it, but we had two people come in who are descendants of the Fairs family.
Oh,
The gentleman was from Iowa, and I think the woman is from Durant, Oklahoma. They were brother and sister. And yeah,
okay.
they shared kind of some of their stories. Their mother remembers going to, after I think it was Uncle Jack Fairs's funeral, she remembers going to the Ferris
Okay.
house afterwards and
Wow.
speaking speaking with the family. So, um,
Okay.
there's history all over. So, please come and see our houses, come in and experience history for yourself and help us preserve, because every one of these houses, we have 8 historic homes, and all of them need some preservation help, whether it's windows or doors that are off, or, water damage, anything. So please come and join us here at Chestnut Square. Jamie, do you have anything else you want to share?
Uh, I just think it's an exciting year. It's an exciting year for our country. It's an exciting year for Chestnut Square and our community. So I'm just really excited for everything that we're able to manifest and bring forward for everybody to learn history. So I'm just excited about that. And I'm really looking
Yeah.
forward to the community, you know, coming to see us and coming to these events. And I'm just really looking forward to having families come out, right, with their kids and doing the patch
Mhm.
program and going on the trolley tour, and I just think it's gonna be a great year. I'm
Yeah,
so
it's going to be a
incredibly
fun year. And we're
yeah,
already
I'm
in
so
March.
excited.
Can you believe it?
No,
I
no, I
blinked and
can't.
I can't believe it's already March. It's going so fast.
Yeah, it went really, really fast. And, I'm also excited for our podcast here, Historic, because we've got plans for
Yeah.
this year. Not every time. I know we come on and this with this episode, we're really kind of just catching up our community on what's going on at Chestnut Square and what we're bringing
Mhm.
forward and what you can enjoy in the events that are coming back. But we're going to be talking about historic places around McKinney for the
Yes.
200. I mean, we're always history, Annie. We're
Yeah.
always history,
Always.
but we're we're uh we're really going to focus on, some of the historic markers around town again. Something
Mhm.
you can take your kids to.
Yeah.
A lot of them are homes, but those families have such interesting stories that really help build how McKinney came to be what it is today. So
Right.
we're really going to be diving into that history and sharing it with you. And I'm hoping, really, what I would love for Historified, Annie, is for the community to start reaching out to us and telling us if there's something that they want to learn more about. I mean, we've had people
Definitely.
come forward to us at Chestnut Square asking for a help to find out more about a specific property or
Right.
anything along those lines. And I mean, that's Annie and that's our bread and butter. We're like, yeah, what do
Yeah,
you want to know? Because we're happy to dive in.
exactly. I'll dive in as deep as I
So
need to
I'm
dive
really
in.
looking.
Get to go take all the flags down, so yay!
Yeah, that's part of loving Chestnut Square and our history.
Yes.
So, that's Annie, that's another thing for 250. We have different flags all over Chestnut Square
Yes, we do.
showing different historic, like the right number of stars during when that house was built. Just
Yes.
another thing that we have for 250 that families can come and just look at and learn about. And you can get a little flag brochure that's all about the flags
That's all
in
about
the
yes.
Dixie store.
Yes. And I'm getting more of those printed up as we speak because believe it or not, we're almost out of them. So
That's
people just
amazing.
yeah. Just come and see me at the Dixie store or see Deb at the Dixie store on Saturday during the farmers market and bring your kids in. We even have pocket pioneers that they can learn about some of the people around that lived in the houses here at Chestnut Square or that are part of the houses here at Chestnut Square. Yeah. So we have so many ways to pique interest in history.
We
History does
really do.
not just have to be boring memorization.
So, McKinney families, you have lots that you can do this year for
Yes.
America's 250 right in your backyard to show your kids and teach your kids about history.
Yes.
And all you need to do is just come to Chestnut Square and see Annie.
See me at Dixie store.
And she can share everything that's in store. You can follow us on social media and learn
Mhm.
about all these things that are coming up. And another way to get word out to other families is to share our content when it
Please.
comes to everything that we are doing to share history and to get kids, and not just kids, but adults, but everyone
Mhm.
engaged in loving history, learning about our history, and helping preserve it.
Yes, because if you don't preserve history, we lose it. And it's something that we cannot build back up once a building goes. I mean, we have the stories, but you don't have the building again. So McKinney is very unique that we have such a treasure in Chestnut Square. And again, it's Women's History Month. And last year we talked about the amazing women that started Chestnut Square. And so again, we are so thankful for Margaret Houston and Martha Schubert and all of the other ladies of the guild that started Chestnut Square. So with that, I think we're good. Um, so again,
Yeah, I
please
think
reach
this
out
was
to
a
us if
great episode.
yeah. Please reach out to us if you have any questions, if you want to learn more, if you want to even gently and lovingly correct us on something if we didn't get the right thing, please just reach out to us. You can always email me at annie@chestnutsquare.org or jamie@chestnutsquare.org, and we will do our best to get back to you and answer those questions. Or come up and see us. We are here. I am here. Jamie's not here, but I am here.
I'm there in spirit.
You're here in spirits.
I
So follow
I
us on
I will be there sometimes. You may be lucky and I might be there. I mean, if you consider yourself lucky if I'm there, but
Of course, we
there will be
consider ourselves
moments.
lucky when you're here. So follow us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and learn everything you can and sign up, become a member, and you will get early bird notices about the events that are coming up and how to get tickets. And you can be part of our newsletter. So thank you for joining us. Again, we will see you next month or maybe later this month. Maybe we'll do 2 this month.
But we do have a lot to talk about. It could happen. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. See ya. Bye.
Bye.